Yeah, I know the Jesuit Invitational is something that's been in the works for a couple of years now, being that we're a Jesuit institution, and we absolutely love to be able to give back to our community as part of our mission. And it was something that, fortunately for us, Chris Brown, the coach at San Francisco, and Steve Bodie, the coach at Loyola, were really jazzed about. And so it's a great way for us to get together, give back to the community. We'll be doing that on Friday. And then we'll break bread together on Friday evening, the day after the match is on Thursday. So hopefully it's the beginning of a tradition that I know Loyola started decades ago at their place. And so what better way to be able to get together with our competitors and be able to give back to the community. So it's a special weekend for us, and we're really looking forward to it.
The entire events will be Thursday match, Friday. The three teams will gather here at about 3 o'clock and then disperse to 3 different community service locations. Then we'll gather at the Mattress Factory for dinner at 6, and then final match will be Sunday. Open the floor to questions to Coach Torres.
Coach, just to follow up on that, what does it mean to have Creighton have the opportunity to host that, get a chance to know some of these programs off the pitch, and then get that competition with it?
Yeah, obviously football is a global sport, which I think brings all of us together. And doing right by others, I think, which is part of our mission, is also a great way to come together and give back to our community. I think we have a responsibility. We talk with our guys about being in a unique situation where they're privileged. And it's our responsibility to be able to give back to our community. And so that's something that we hold near and dear to our hearts, and something that we're serious about. And so I think it's great when we're able to get together with other institutions and other programs to be able to give back.
What changed at halftime of the Drake match?
Yeah, the Drake game was a little bit crazy. I thought the guys did a good job to execute our game plan under some pretty tough conditions, but a couple of calls changed the game a little bit, and quite rapidly, to be frank. But really proud of our guys for coming out in the second half. And having a positive reaction to all the craziness that took place at the end of the first. And quite frankly, I was even more impressed with our bench, guys that came off and made an immediate impact. And we were fortunate to be able to tie the match up 40 seconds into the second half, which made things a little bit easier for us in those conditions.
You talked about more creativity and more inspiration in the box after Florida Atlantic finished in that scoreless draw. Did you see some of that play out against Drake?
Absolutely. I think against Florida Atlantic, our guys did a pretty good job at getting in good positions to having opportunities on goal. But once we did get into the box, I felt like there needed to be more energy, more excitement, more creativity to be able to finish off some of these opportunities, and I think we showed that against Drake.
What have you learned about your team that you were looking to see after that first week of matches?
I'd say the first part, we're a little fitter than I anticipated us to be. And the elements against Drake really showed that, and the heat that we were in. And quite frankly, I think we're maybe a little deeper as well, where I just commented on commented on our bench being able to come out and be able to execute and be effective against Drake. So, yeah, I think maybe we're a little fitter, and our bench is got more to offer than what I thought in the beginning.
Any further questions for Coach Torres?
Thanks, guys.